I thank Mayor Lito Atienza and the organizers of this assemblage for kindly inviting me to speak before you this morning. On this day, September 21, 34 years ago, our democratic institutions were devastated by the imposition of martial law all over the land. Thousands were arrested without cause. Thousands were killed without legal reason. Thousands disappeared without trace under the brutal regime. We are gathered here to honor those who died or disappeared in our struggle for the restoration of our freedoms in the dark days of martial law. Mayor Atienza does well to inscribe their names on this wall of stone. Otherwise, there will hardly be a public and concrete reminder of their selfless sacrifices on the altar of liberty. Often as history records in many a country after victory is won in a people's fight for their rights against oppression. Some of the oppressors, like chameleons, change colors to enjoy with the whispers of the fruits of the struggle. Worse, hypocritically, they would now make the people believe that they had always been the defenders of the rule of law, upholders of the civil liberties, and protectors of human rights. I appreciate that Mayor Atienza wants the fallen and the disappeared freedom fighters remembered regardless of their station in life. And so it is that you have the names of the unknown along with the famous, the socially unconnected with the socially pedigree, the voiceless with the vocal written on this wall. Naturally, we read the names of Pinoy Aquino, Maclean Dulag, and Edgar Hobson in the memorial wall. But, alongside these well-known victims of martial law, we also read the names of Salvador Santos, Roy Lorenzo Acevedo, and Enrique Romero, people whose identities hardly ring a bell in the public's memory. There is a reason for the mixing of the great and the ordinary people who are named in the wall. The reason is that the same band bound them together in the people's quest for the reinstitution of our rights and liberties. And that bond they have cemented by the common shedding of their blood, so that others may live in the wresting of their liberty, so that others may have freedom. These are the heroes who chose democracy over dictatorship, constitutionalism over one-man rule, the rule of the law over the rule of the gun. It is time, as Mayor Atienza urges all of us, to recall those who fell in the struggle or who disappeared involuntarily in the search for the restoration of our people's freedom. By following the Mayor's wise counsel, credit is given where credit is due. By doing so, we give meaning to the struggle that we had waged against martial law. By honoring the martial law dead and disappeared, we are saying that they did not die in vain. And by our collective presence here today, we are sending a message for the world to hear. Never again to dictatorial rule, but yes to the rule of law. Never again to oppressive leaders, but yes to respecters of human rights. Never again to martial law, but yes to freedom, justice, and peace for our people. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone.